Hi Pisces, welcome to your mid-month reading. I'm on camera only because my cell phone's broken and I can only use the laptop camera now, so it's not the best camera. It is a really good laptop though. I knew the camera didn't work all that well. When I bought it, it doesn't have a great video card. Hi Petro. I haven't checked my messages. I did see your message on one of the videos I did. I'm gonna check my emails tomorrow. I'll get back to you. I hope you're doing well though. That's my fabulous Pisces friend. Lives halfway across the world. And there's actually Sagittarius and Pisces. I guess it's because Pisces have that Jupiter as a co-ruler, but they have this like weird bond. Sometimes it's telepathic too, or which is weird because I was thinking about my friend Petro yesterday, who's a Pisces, and then an old co-worker that I worked with, who's a Pisces, messaged me like right after, which yeah, I had a really nice bond with that girl too, that woman. Sweetheart. Pisces are sweethearts. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just shuffling into, I gotta kind of wait until the energies get interrupted while I'm doing the cards. That's how I read, where most people just, at some point stop when a card flips. That's when, there we go. That's when the energies are ready to be used. Alright, so my fabulous Pisces, my little fairies. Because I call you fairies because you got that mystical dust that follows behind you, where everybody just kind of looks up in it in awe, like they're just kind of lost, don't even see the fairy that went by, it's just the dust, So I'm going to pull 7 cards, and then I'll pull another 7 cards on top of that. So for the first card, we got the 4 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles. Oh, you guys got a nice reading here. We got the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, this is good, you guys. The 8 of Wands, the Star. You guys got the best reading so far. And Justice. Dun dun dun. I'm just joking. Okay. Hopefully this sounds good, because I tried to make these videos and they didn't cooperate with me, and then when I got that situation fixed, then I was having issues with the actual camera. The screen was all jolty, so, which isn't a surprise. Okay, so what we have in the past is, Pisces, you guys had some sort of plans, and it seems like you guys are putting it to use, or you're going to be. Your plans might not have went how you thought out in the past, like you had a plan and it didn't work out, but it's showing that you're making new plans, like you and it's coming across as adapting, like you're gonna have to rip a few pages out and add a few pages in, The next card we have is the 8 of Pentacles, and this is presently. So you guys are working quite hard. It is showing that you're working quite hard. You might get a financial opportunity coming in. You have the Queen of Wands here, with the Ace of Pentacles coming after, and with this one being the first card. So to me, what I'm seeing is you're an entrepreneur, is what I'm seeing with the cards. Because with the Queen of Wands, she doesn't sit around and wait for anybody. She creates herself. With the 4 of Wands, this is plans, an idea of some sort that you have, that you're trying to create. You're working really hard on it. If you're trying to push through, let's see what I pick up on the card. So what I'm getting from the card is you need 3 months of studying to do in whatever you're trying to create. So 3 months, I know that might seem, could even be 4 months, because you have the 4 of Wands here, and I'm getting 3. If I add that, that's 4 too as well. So maybe 4 months of studying you might have to do, or 4 months before this new opportunity will come. And it could be possibly even a move You might make a move somewhere. It might take you 4 months to do it because you have to save some money up, is what I'm getting. But you need more studying time, it's saying. You need to be working on it. Don't tell people what you're doing either. Like, keep it to yourself. What we have, this is what you're hoping for. You're hoping for, so you will get it. What you're also fearing, what I think you're fearing is the amount of effort it's going to take, or it's becoming the Queen of Wands. It takes a lot of, the Queen of Wands doesn't care what other people think about her. She doesn't care what other people are doing, and she's not concerned about what other people are doing. She, if you can see in this card, she's got her back turned. Like, you guys, this is what I'm saying you need to do. The back is turned to outside opinions and influences. As a Pisces, you guys are quite receptive. Other people can really affect what you're doing. You definitely don't let that affect you. This is also saying for some Pisces, I'm getting the message, somebody that you worked with, or somebody at your work, you might be bringing an opportunity to them. They no longer work with you, but you might be bringing, there's something unjust done at work, and you're going to be the one to bring the justice. That's what I'm getting. You're going to bring the justice. You're going to, which is no surprise, because Pisces are very, like, they know everything, but nobody has a clue. Like I said, that dust, everybody's watching the dust, and while they're watching that dust, the little fairies, like, zooming around everybody, gathering the intel and information, and it doesn't even need to be said. You guys just know, but there's some sort of justice that you're going to be the one to bring. If somebody betrayed you in the past too, there'll be justice done to that. Definitely, it's coming through. The outside influences that you got coming in is the Queen of Wands. So if you can see this card, the lighting's not all that great. So the Queen of Wands is quite loyal. It's an obstacle and a conflict. I don't know why she's an obstacle, or, well, because I try to keep my readings universal, so this is what's best for yourself. I'm going to just say that this is the energy that you have to take on. There may be a Queen of Wands that is done something at work that was unjust, and the justice is going to be served to her. So just, like, kind of try to stay out of that. If somebody's doing something grimy, just stay out of that. Don't be listening to what other people are saying at work. You definitely want to stay away from that. So what we got coming in is the Eight of Wands, and this is spiritual protection. I always see this as spiritual protection. Some of you guys, though, I got this for Aries too. Some of you guys are writers. That's what I get with the messages I get with these cards. And because with the star card, you can see that. Let's see. I'm trying to change the lighting here, sorry. There we go. That doesn't help. I'll put it back on. Okay, there we go. I thought that would work for the picture a little more. But if you see the star is, like, up in the universe. It's like it's not from this world. You know what I mean? So, like, it's having to use the things outside of you. So you're I'm getting my palms itchy too. So your story of your life is what I'm getting. Your experiences. If some of you have had a rough life, your experiences. This is pages in a book. You need to start writing it down, journaling. Some of you, I think the universe is trying to push you Got those cards mixed up. There we go. The universe is trying to push you to your destiny, is what I'm getting. And for some of you, you're a writer. It could be kids' books, poetry. Some of you is jewelry. I'm getting jewelry. And then some of you are artists, like actual painters. Yeah, you're painters. If you're writing a book, it could take 8 months to a year. I'm seeing a full cycle here. Aquarius time has some importance to you guys. There's some importance to, and this came through in another reading, Aquarius time, which was interesting. There's some importance with Aquarius time. If you stay dedicated to what it is that you truly want to do, you'll see rewards in Aquarius time. So if you're a writer, you might have to write, and then around Aquarius time, you might be able to get an editor to edit that. You know what I mean? These are the energies I pick up, so I just say how I feel. So there is some sort of justice that's going to be brought to some sort of situation. What I'm also getting, Pisces, is you might be thinking something was unfair done in the past. So things that have happened, your plans, things haven't gone as planned. But those things happen to get you to where the universe wants you to go. Because what I'm getting is you were off path, and now you're going to be put back on path. Like it's gonna happen. Like so you need to hang on to your dream, but you also, like, you guys have no issue with your imagination, but you really need to be creative in the way that you're going about this, is what it's saying. So you need to that's my chair, by the way, it's squeaky. So what you need to do is really listen. Meditations come into mind. If you want to write a fictional book, or you might want to write your story and then claim it as fictional. You know what I mean? If you're uncomfortable with actually speaking up about the events that have happened to you. Story writing is very healing energy. What's coming through here is healing. You need healing to something that was unjust done to you. You're gonna get it. The possible outcome is justice. So what I'm getting is, if you really consider other avenues or other ways of doing things, being more creative, you shouldn't have a problem with that, Pisces. You guys are quite creative, but it's applying it in a different manner than you thought. So your business, even, you might have to partner with people or knock on doors. This is a possible outcome. You're going to have to be taking action, though. This isn't going to take place unless you take action. Let's pull some more. Okay. Somebody's spying. We got these two cards here. Somebody's spying. I don't know if you're spying on somebody or somebody's spying on you. Definitely, that's coming through. So in the past, there was competition. There was fighting. Miscommunications. This is also communication to me. Pisces is going to bring a balance to this. That's what I'm getting. And it was at work. For some of you guys, it was at work. Some of you guys, it was at home. You need to be really balanced when you do this. Like, this guy, this is what's coming in. So you're going to feel off balance when you start to make the move to work for yourself, or to get a new job, or make the changes that you're making. You're going to feel off balance, but you're going to have the ability to stay balanced. This guy has his sword balanced quite well on his palm, you know what I mean? And he's on a tightrope. So, and he looks so sad. Like, you're overwhelmed, Pisces, and you need help. You really need to journal your stuff to get those emotions out that you're building up. We have the King of Pentacles here, on top of the Ace of Pentacles. This is what's hidden and you're fearing. Some of you Pisces want another chance with this person. You want a new beginning with this person. The moon's beside him. So there's something that was hidden from him or hidden from you. It goes vice versa about this guy. This guy can be pretty selfish. Like, he can be pretty selfish, is what I'm getting. You're expecting some sort of new beginning with this guy. What the cards are saying, the energies I'm getting from that card, I'm not liking it. So I don't want to tune into it. Like, I tune into energies, and then if I tune into an energy that I don't like, I can get stuck in that energy for a little bit, and I don't want to do that. But I don't like the energy with that card. There was a specific energy I was picking up. I didn't like it. What it's saying is you can't be waiting around. Whoever this person is, you can't be waiting around for him. This girl is gonna, or this lady or man is gonna be bringing clarification to you, Pisces. You may be bringing it to this guy, is what I'm getting. But for some of you, you need to stop waiting around for this guy to, I don't know who he is, what he's doing, what new beginning you want with this person, but you need to stop waiting around for that, and because you have the Queen of Wands, and you need to make it happen yourself. The Queen of Wands is loyal. She's very loyal. She's got the cat. She's very loyal, and you might be placing your loyalty into the wrong hands. That's for some of you. For others of you, this is just taking control and reins, taking action, not waiting around for anybody. The Queen of Wands, for those of you that are dating somebody, the Queen of Wands, she doesn't, any fire sign woman does not tolerate being mistreated, or she doesn't tolerate being an option. She doesn't tolerate being second best. She doesn't sit around and wait for people. She's not an item that you put on the back shelf on layaway. This woman basically will flip them the finger and tell them your loss. Basically, it's like with this woman, if you picture her being on a boat, if this guy was going to come and hop on her boat and give her an opportunity, if he started messing about and doing things and got off the boat, her boat would keep moving, and she would tell him, you missed the boat, because she goes with the flow. You missed the boat, you know what I mean? She has a journey. She needs to continue going on it. Like, the moon's under it. You have a journey. You need to continue going on it. Somebody missed the boat. Like, that's not a you problem. That's a them problem. It's definitely what I'm getting with that. She's going to, because this is an obstacle and conflict. So whatever was hidden, for some of you, this is a woman that you worked with. Currently, you're working with her because you have the Ace of Pentacles here. You're currently working with her. She is in your job. She's done some underhanded business, and it's going to come to light this month. You're going to be the one to bring it. I believe this guy is a boss of yours. You're going to bring it to him. He could even be an air sign. He doesn't have to be an earth sign. I'm getting strong air here. And you do have the next card we got my speech. I don't know why I can't speak today. The King of Swords. I like this guy. Most people don't like the King of Swords, but in this deck, I really like this guy. This guy is spiritual, and he doesn't know he's spiritual. Like, he's very in tune with the air. His legs are crossed. He's very calm, cool, collective. He's in a meditative state. You know what I mean? Like, what I'm getting, he's very spiritual. But what I'm getting is this guy doesn't know he's spiritual. He doesn't know that. But this guy is going to cut through. Pardon me. This guy is going to see. He's going to see what's happening. Any information you get, you should be giving it to this King of Swords guy. He might not be an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. He could have just a lot of planets in an air house, or he could just be quite analytical and able to remove his emotions from things. So like a lawyer, he's a good business guy. It seems, if you have an idea, this is the guy you want to talk to, right? Because this guy will remove any of those emotions that you have to make your business decisions if you have a choice that you want to make. He can be cutting, like he could give constructive criticism to you. You might not like some of this stuff, and as a Pisces, you could be quite sensitive to what he says to you and be displeased with it, is what I'm seeing. But he knows how to create this. Like, he's going to give you the errors. He's going to tell you what you need to correct, what you need to work on, what you need to study more of. Listen to him. He's a very wise man. Very wise man. He has 2 kids, I think, this guy, too. I'm seeing 2 kids here. You're spiritually linked with this guy, though, somehow. At work. 8 of Wands is work, so you work with him. And then you work with this lady, too. He's going to cut through whatever this is. There's a Cancer involved, too. Yeah, there's a Cancer involved. And I'm getting this, it's a younger Cancer. In that younger Cancer, it seems to me, so if you're dealing with somebody and they're giving you a hard time, or even at work or friends, it seems to me you have some people that are very jealous of you, Pisces. These people, the Cancer, I'm getting there's a Cancer that is highly jealous of you guys. You're a star. You might not realize it. You have talents and abilities that you have no clue about, or you, like, right now what I'm seeing is you guys are quite confused and groggy. Obviously some emotional stuff's happening that you haven't healed from yet, but you don't see your potential, and there's other people that see this potential, and you got to be careful, Pisces, that they're not repressing you and keeping you in a depressive state. You have the moon here. You don't want to be in this groggy state. You want to get out of that. You have potential. You need to start taking action. Definitely is coming through. So you need to be aware that there is somebody spying. You could be doing this to somebody, or somebody's doing this to you. There's justice going to be brought to that situation, though. So careful what you're doing. Right now is not a time to be really caring what other people are doing or concerned about what other people are doing. The cards are saying you need to be focused on yourself. You need to be turning your back to anything, your surroundings around you. Some of you guys might be musically inclined or involved in film, is what I'm getting to. And don't worry about anybody who's a competitor. If you're a writer or anything like that, everybody has their own abilities, even if they're in the same industry. Some people, you have a different point of view and a different gift than those other people do in those industries, and you can do it a certain way that they can't do, right? So remember that. You can write in a way that another person can't write. And your writing might touch other people's, that a fellow writer of, even if you knew another writer, that their writing abilities wouldn't be able to touch those people. You might have those skills, even with your art, you know what I mean? Alright, you guys, hopefully this helped you out, and I will talk to you soon. Ciao.